Officials of the Lagos State Building Control Agency and the Lagos State Materials Testing Laboratory are assessing the cause of building collapse in Fagba area of Lagos. The two-story building under construction that collapsed caved in around 12 midnight on Wednesday and left 12 persons injured. Confirming the incident, the Chief Executive Officer of Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, Olufemi Oke, said no life was lost in the incident. Now, he added that those injured had been evacuated and treated while some were taken to the hospital for further treatment. And our correspondent, Sarah Yeku, now joins me live from the scene of this collapse for update. Sarah, it's good to have you join me right now. Before we go on, talk to us about the state of those who were injured. What are you hearing from their condition?
We didn't see, according to the statement we got from the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, that 12 persons were injured. But when we got here this morning, we didn't see any injured person. As a matter of fact, this is the building right here that was involved in the incident. This is another building under construction, just close to the building that collapsed on the right. And behind the building, you have houses, a bungalow where persons are occupying, but we still didn't see anybody in the building. We didn't see any person come out to tell us what happened when the building collapsed. And so for the persons that are receiving treatment, the officials have said that they've been discharged and they've gone back to their respective houses. So we don't have any news about those persons that were injured. All we know is that they said that 12 persons were injured, but residents around the area said that they cannot necessarily ascertain that 12 persons were injured, but officials have said 12 persons were injured. And so we didn't see any person to come out to say that they were injured in the incident. So for that, we still don't know the persons that were injured, but officials have said that they are receiving treatment in the hospital and some of them have been discharged to their respective homes. Okay, Sarah, is it clear if the building that collapsed was earmarked, if it was distressed and earmarked for demolition? Now, this is a building that was under construction. So when we spoke to some building experts, they said that came to assess the cause of the incident. That's officials from the Lagos State Building Control Agency and officials from the Lagos State Materials Testing Laboratory. They said that the cause could be likely the materials that were used in constructing the building, and also the building is being constructed. They said there was an existing building there before, and so it was left for a while. According to them, what they can see, it was left for a while and then construction continued. Now, that's just similar to what you have here in this other building that you can see. The building, that's the floor below this building that you can see, has been constructed for a while. So what you see is a new structure being built. Construction is ongoing now, and so the expert has said that could also be a possible cause of the building of the collapse that happened here in Fagba. And so they're advising that even if an existing structure, even if it's under construction and it's been left for a while by persons that are building the structures, consultations should be made before they continue the construction, because the foundation of the building could be weak already, maybe due to the topography of the area or due to some other issues. The consultations should be made before construction continues. And so what you have is officials now have sealed off the area, the building, for persons that own the building to come to the Lagos State government and tell them the situation of things before the building collapsed. All right. What are the concerns of some of the residents you have spoken to? I can tell you, Mike, I tried speaking to some residents. A lot of them do not want to speak on camera. And some of them, of course, they said they heard the sound over the night, at about 12 midnight when the building collapsed, and that they didn't come out because they thought it could be anything as per security or any other incident. So most of them did not come out of their buildings to see what had happened until they heard the story this morning, after the incident had happened. So a lot of them are not really disturbed about it. They just feel that the construction workers should right materials when building, and of course they are holding different meets. They said of course they would definitely see to it that the buildings that are being constructed are well constructed in the estate, but a lot of them didn't want to speak on camera. They just said that they don't have anything to say since no lives were lost.
All right, we have to leave it here now. Sarah Yeku, thank you very much for bringing us up to speed on this.